is the late night edition, right? Worship Word Art, the prophetic drawing exercise edition. I do appreciate you coming through. We are going to test things out with Restream and see how this goes. I certainly pray that you are doing fantastically well and, and that the Lord is shining upon your life. All right. I see Diane is here. Great to see you, Diane. Blessings of you. And thank you so much. If you are catching this on a replay, don't forget that you can share the broadcast out with your friends. You can share the broadcast out with your followers. That's always an appreciated thing. Now, depending on where you're watching from, it's going to determine how you share, right? Can everybody hear me first? Okay, yeah. First of all, make sure you let me know, put in the comments if you're hearing, if there's any kind of technical situation going on. I want you to tell me what your experience is like on this. So I guess the first thing is, can you hear me? Right. And I guess if you can't hear me, you're not going to hear me ask, right? So hopefully you'll be like, can you hear me on here? Actually, you know what? I can write it up here. Okay. Yes, but it gets choppy sometimes. Okay. All right. Let me say what's up real quick to Carlinda is here and Camille. Great to see you. And there's somebody called a Facebook user. So I think if you're going to be using this on Facebook, you have to give permission because it doesn't show me who you are. Right. So Periscope, I can see. Facebook, I can see. Oh, Pam is here. Okay, great. I can see you on YouTube. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Well, let's go ahead and keep pressing on, and we'll go from there. It's all cleared up now. Now I can't see everybody who's in the comments. Oh, you know what? Can you see this when I type? All right. Did everybody see me type blessings? I don't know if it means it's spam because for it's just stream. It's it, it not spam. It's that they're not registering YouTube. I can see Facebook. I can see Periscope. So in terms of comments, I don't know if you can see all the other people. But the other, you know what? The other issue is that the Wi-Fi is where at the building I am in, and so on campus. So they're doing some maintenance Wi-Fi. So that's probably going to be an issue going in and out. But let's go ahead. Let's push on. Let's push on and see what happens, and experiment here. We're going to do it. And for those of you who are brand new to this, I see Paula and I see Raquel. All right, awesome. Those of you who are brand new to this, what we'll do is tap into our ability to see in the spirit, right? And it's glitchy. Okay. So yeah, we're going to tap into our ability to see in the spirit, and what I to see something that the Lord puts into your spirit. And when you identify that thing, put it in the comments. And I'm going to take like the first 5 that I see. And when we get that 5, I want to create a composition, and then we'll give an interpretation of what it is that we see. So let me go ahead and start praying. Father God, in the mighty name and your mercy, your continued guidance and love, now that you help us to hear what you have us to hear, help us to see, have us to see, and help us to speak what you have us to speak, Lord. In the mighty name of Jesus, open up our hearts, right? And I pray right now that you stir and activate the seeing gift in each and every one watching. Amen. Okay, Pam, I see you. You said you saw an eye. I'm not going to play any music tonight, just in case Facebook or YouTube starts acting funny. All right, beach with seagulls. We've been seeing a lot of beaches. And Paula, if you can get a number for me, I'm asking the Lord to show you how many seagulls you are seeing, a metronome. Right, yo, that's for real, yo. We're not going to the beaches. These Florida people are a little extra, right? The Florida fam is, you say a beach is open and they will bombard the place. They actually they opened the beach up and they had to shut it back down because nobody was following social distancing rules. The paint and heart is blocking the word. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. So I'll put it over here. Oh wait, Is the live is do you see a live here? Here. Storms brewing. All right. So let me get one. This, this uh-oh. Did we freeze? Frozen. All right. Back. All right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll see how this works. Hey, Charles. All right. Can you see? So I'm not seeing. I'm looking for that fifth item. Frozen. All right. Okay. Starfish. Okay. Let's see what we can do about this. That starfish gives me vibe. So here's what we have. So we have an ocean with a beach, and on the beach is a starfish that has a single eye in it, and seagulls. And then in the water is I guess you could say a buoy or some kind of structure that's a metronome. Now, seagulls tend to be unclean animals, right? Those are scavenger, unclean animals. So beaches, what we learned before, tends to represent nations. Now, the metronome, I don't believe, is in the Bible, correct? There's no mention of a metronome in the Bible. But what do we understand about the metronome? It is something that it keeps a steady time, right? It allows you to pace things. Well, I don't know if is pace the right word. I, I think we have some. Yeah, you're a musician, right? So is it a pacing kind of thing? Is that a fair way to describe a metronome? Something that gives you a sense of pace, right? Oh, and rhythm. That's the other one. That's the other one. Pace and rhythm keeps time. What we're talking about here is not, what time of day it is, right? It keeps time in terms of the rhythm of a beat or a measure, right? So yeah, so that's important to distinguish that we're not talking about the hour of the day. It counts measures, right? Exactly. Oh, you know what? That's better. I like that better than time. Let's put timing. All right, and then dealing with this one-eyed starfish. The starfish is another unclean animal, right? And the single eye. Do you get that also the idea of like like an all-seeing eye type of thing, right? Kind of like how there's an eye on the top of the dollar bill, right? So something to do with. Here's what I want to say. This is what I want to say. Something to do with an unclean eye, right? Yeah, like an evil eye. Let's let's look up. If we do know that if you the limbs, they can regenerate. So it says star-shaped echinoderms, common usage to offer off Ophiroids are correctly referred as or baskets. About 1,500 species on the sea, all from the intertidal zone down to about depth, 3,000 feet below the surface. Invertebrates, they typically have a center disc, 5 arms. Species have a larger number of arms. Surface, lower surface out. Eaters and are mostly feed on the benthic invertebrates. Some eversions of their suspension feeding. They can produce or they can reproduce both sexually and asexually. To dive into like a whole lot of those kind of things, but when it starts to show up, you can't really, right? To that, opportunity predators. So here's that's okay. Yeah, that's something to watch out for. And freezing. Freezing. I'm gonna cut and I'm gonna do it just on Periscope. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and restart and just rebroadcast from Periscope, and we'll see. Oh, you know what? Wait a second. Maybe I can do. I wonder if I can do. Right.